Alright, I think I'm live now. Just gonna do a quick check once it all starts up. Alright, let's see. Alright, I gotta turn off my volume here, or else that would just be weird. I gotta see my audio is going through. Great. Alright, let's see. Just gotta do all the necessary checks real quick. So, it looks like we already got some few people here. Alright, let's see if my audio is coming through. Yep, it is. Alright. So I'll just mute that real quick. Hello everybody, welcome. Looks like we already got like 40 visitors, so that's interesting. But anyway, I just decided to do a little bit of city building, because I'm probably not going to have an updates video out tomorrow, simply because there's really not that much to update about. I haven't been doing that much progress here on Goatsville, but I decided we could just do a little bit of building here on this live stream, get some more work done. I'm going to continue to work on these houses over here. Not really houses, just, city buildings lining up this side of the street, and I'm going to just see how much I can do of that. And I might work on some of the interior of the city hall. Hello there, Preston. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm going to be doing. So, might as well just get started with that. Alright. What should I start out with? Figuring out the whole color scheme of a new build is something I've always struggled with, but I'm just gonna get straight into it. Alright, what should I use for the bottom part? I think I'll use just plain stone. I need to figure out like what other colors I'm gonna use, because oh man, the whole conceptualization part of it is probably like the most difficult. But alright, let's do a quick refresh of that. Let's see how we're doing. Alright, so let's get started. I think we're going to use stone. Let's see if we can use like a concrete block. This block looks very nice. I'm thinking of using something like red, but I'm not too sure exactly how that will turn out. So what other colors would be good? Maybe I could use like a light blue terracotta. I think that would actually look pretty good. Not the color I've been using like at all, so I think that would be good. So I suppose we can just get started with that. Yeah, alright. So I think we'll put the bottom layer of stone right here and just fill it up with this, light gray concrete. Well, we need to figure out how I'm going to do this turn right here. Alright, I think I got an idea. Maybe we can just make this building a little bit thinner than all these other ones. And we just have like a little indent right here, and it's going to be like a little place for a restaurant or something. Something similar to that over there. Something a little bit similar to that. I think it will turn out quite nicely. I also need to figure out how I'm going to change the alley to sort of like line up and go through here. Yeah, I definitely need to figure that out. So I might as well just get started with that. Let's see how we're going to do this. Alright. So yeah, I'm just going to go map all this out. I mean, why is my block placement so off? Alright, let's see. I don't think the alley needs to be like that big when I go down this way, but I think we can just reduce the size to like maybe 3 meters. I think that will be a good size for that, or that I think that would be just way too thin. Probably need to be like 5 so it lines up with the window. I think that would be good. So yeah, also show you the little alley which I've been working on. As you can see, I've expanded it out with the expansion of this new building, and I put in a few other things. So as you can see, we got the lights, which I added in previously, but I also added in a bunch of other stuff. Just some basic details to everything. And over here we have a little bit of graffiti for like a weird sort of flag art, of the Goatville flag. Yeah, I also started adding all the addresses, like updating them. So I did mark them out like with some of the first builds, but I just went through and added all of them. We have a little sign up here, no loitering. But did I map? Yeah, okay, I got these addresses too. So yeah, I'm going through a process of putting addresses on all my buildings just so it's a little bit more detailed. I go for detail here, and like realism, because that's what this world be like. So yeah, let's go and put some more cobblestone right there. Alright, how am I going to connect this though? That's the question. I just expanded out this way. Alright. I should really get some swiftness up in here. There we go. Man, I wish that went back to like the 4 minutes that it originally was. But, no, it's gotta be reduced. For some reason. But, oh well. Alright, let's just go fill in this, just a little bit of it real quick. And then we can start working on the main building. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like the entire building. It's just gonna be like bent, so it's gonna be like an L shape. Which I think will actually look pretty good. You know, like in that little corner. You know, something a little bit different. Oh, great. I need to disable gravity real quick. I'm not too sure how this is looking. Probably just need to add a few more blocks to this. So, there we go. Alright, there we go. Gravity disabled. I'm pretty sure this, the gravity disabler is only for, like, things that are in range, because if I go, like, to the opposite side of the world and then come back, it will be, like, all gone, and it will no longer work, so that's a little bit strange, but whatever. I'm pretty sure just the chunk has to be loaded in which the, you know, the sand is, and then it won't despawn. But, okay, I think this is actually pretty good. I like the nice cobblestone transition, but I think we need to, like, fix it up a little bit by first off expanding this out, so it's hold on, would that actually look good? I think that would actually look good like that. There we go. What do you know? A mistake actually looks pretty good. Alright, now how are we going to do this? I'm not too sure if I want like depth to anything, because we use depth for this transition, but I'm not too sure how I would use it over here, so I think I'll just do this. Yeah, that's good. And then over here we can have this expand out to here, or to there, and then this can just come out this way. Alright. Oh yeah, we can have it expand out a little bit more. I don't know why there's so much space there, but I'm going to need something to fill up that, you know, that area. I'm pretty sure we could just use a building to fix it up. I'm not too sure if that would, you know, make it look all weird. Would it? If I have it expand out that way? Pretty sure if I just throw in a couple windows on this side, it should all look good. But I can like bring it in that way. There we go. Looks about good. So yeah, let's go and fill all this stuff in real quick. Make the sidewalk all perfect. There we go. Oh great, there we go. Alright, and I could just build this out this way, and we can sort of figure out this whole L-shaped thing that we're going to do here. So it will go in about right here when it gets to like 2 blocks. Yeah, probably. And then we'll go inwards and we'll do the same thing over on this side. So when it gets to like 2 blocks. So like right there. Is that good? Just probably turn this off. Alright, there we go. Turn off those notifications so it doesn't interrupt anything. Alright. Is that good? Yeah, that would work. And maybe we can like add another indent so we can throw in some vegetation up here, because it does look a little bit cramped. So we can just do that. 1, 2, 3. And then we can just do 1, 2, 3 here. Beautiful. And then right here we can just throw in some grass, and that'd be a nice place for like a nice little cone tree, like one of these things. Those aren't cone trees, but oh well, just an artificial tree is just what I'll call them. So yeah, let's do that real quick. I'm not gonna put in the tree, just the little grass part. Oh wait, this is not correct. It doesn't have to be. We can just leave it like that. Maybe expand it out like this. Let's see. Let's place a couple blocks there. I think that would be enough space for a tree. Maybe just add another one and then get some polished andesite. Actually, some stone bricks. I don't use stone bricks as much as I probably should, so I think that would be a good thing to throw in there. Now we could just put the tree right there. There we go. That should look good. And then right here, this will mark out the little area where the thing will go. So let's go, you know, put that down there. Alright. Let's put a little base down there. Alright. Is that enough space? I feel like that's not enough space. Yeah, let's go and expand it. I think that would be the best course of action. There we go. Maybe expand it out some more. Actually, I definitely need to like measure this out to make sure the windows are gonna be lined up, but oh well. I suppose it doesn't really matter for right now. Alright, so let's go and put that down there. And then on the inside we can just fill it up with stone bricks. Oh wait, we should keep that as grass. Definitely. Alright. Maybe for the outer layer we can use polished andesite. Oh wait, no, I got a better idea. For the inside layer we use cobblestone. There we go. That looks good. Cobblestone is definitely going to be a reoccurring element in the city, because as I get farther left, or as I go farther that way and like farther that way, I'm gonna start using cobblestone as roads, and they're gonna be more, small, and there's not gonna be any lanes, as you can see, like right here. It's just gonna be like a traditional, traditional style road. Nothing much to it. So I think that will turn out quite nice, because that's how the actual city of Visby looks. There's no like actual roads except for like highways or something. So yeah, I definitely need to change that up. Alright, let's see. I think it's good amount of space. We can get some iron bars and just sort of put them around the area, just sort of marking it out, not fencing it in. Just a nice collection of both elements. So we can just expand it out to there and expand this out to there. So we got a nice, beautiful opening, but it's not too restraining. So yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with all of this stuff. How I'm going to build this up. I'm pretty sure for this building I want it to be like maybe 2-3 floors tall, probably about 3 to 4. Of course it can't be taller than like the city hall, or else it will like sort of make the city hall look, small, and that's not really what I want. I kind of want the city hall to stand out. So I definitely need to adjust that. Let's make sure everything's flowing smoothly. Yep, definitely looks like it. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to be using light gray concrete. Nice, good block to use. I think it fits quite nice. And then on top we can use some of the light gray, the light blue terracotta. Alright, does that look good? I think the stone kind of blends in with it too much. Perhaps we should change over to something a little bit more bold, like this gray concrete. I think that will actually look a lot better. We need a lot of contrast here. Good contrast though, because that's what makes things look good. Alright, so let's go and do that real quick. I just need to replace all the stone. And then I'm pretty sure for this building it's just going to be, definitely going to have to put a restaurant on the bottom floor, but I don't know if it's going to be like far too big for a restaurant. I might need to add like other stuff to it. But the problem is, I don't know at what. Actually I think we can make the restaurant this side, and then we can have another door over there, which can be open like another shop. So, alright, there we go. It's all planned out. So yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing the interior for this right now. I probably should, because, it's good to get the interiors done while you're actually working on it, so that, it's just a better motivation device sort of thing to use. But, no, wait, where am I? This is supposed to go out to here, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. So let's go do that. I think that looks a lot better, definitely. Okay, now we need to add in a few windows. We could just do that by doing this. And then we also need to figure out where the door is going to be. The door for this shop will be right there, and then the door for this shop will be probably right here. I think will look pretty good. Alright, now we gotta do some window designing. Let's get a little bit of inspiration from over here. Interesting, looks like mostly use stairs for that. Alright, I think I got an idea. I'm probably going to use white because it's not a color we use that much around this area, so let's go and open that. Just going to use some solid blocks right here. There we go. Does that look good? I think that looks pretty good for now. And then for the to the top part of the windows, I can use some like stairs going over. And I probably have like an indent on the windows, so that way, you know, we can have an interior wall as well. You know, we can double stack the walls, as the official term is called. Alright, let's do that real quick. There we go, and that's where the doors will be. Now we're gonna need some stairs real quick, as well as some glass. There we go. Alright, well, you just use black stained glass because that looks the best. So let's go put that in there. Actually, I think I'm gonna use panes. I think that would actually look a lot better. So we can just do that by putting that back here. Of course, it's not going to be well adjusted until I get to the back part. So yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with how it looks right now. Oh great, I messed that up. Alright, how does that look? I think it's pretty good. Throwing a couple stairs like that. There we go. Does that look good? I'm not too sure how that looks, but maybe we can add a few details with like some slabs going across the middle like that, and then we top just this top part off with that. Then we're probably gonna need to move this up to like right there. I actually think that looks pretty good. We'll go with that. Alright, let's go and build that up real quick. And then for this top layer, we'll just use gray concrete as well. There we go. And we'll get some slabs and go and mark off the little part where I shift into the light blue terracotta. And that should look pretty good. Alright. How's this done? Okay, we put that there. Alright. No, wait, for the window part, we can get rid of that. And then I need to figure out how I'm going to do like the door part. I don't know why I said window, but alright, for the door. Oh wait, we could just do that. There we go. So now it matches up with that part, and it's almost in the perfect spot, but we can just fix that by throwing in some glass right there. And then up here we can have some space for like a sign or like whatever. Now we'll just mark out like what store this is, so we can just have a little opening right there. There we go. And then in here we can get a couple doors. Dark oak looks the best. Let's go and put those right down there. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now let's fill in the rest of this glass real quick. Hopefully it's not too frustrating. Okay, it's gonna be frustrating. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Let's do that again for this window. And then for this side, I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna put like maybe like 1 or 2 windows. Actually, probably not. I think we'll just like leave the windows for that side, and then right there we can put like some leaves and stuff like that. I think that would look a lot better, and it won't mess up with this window anyway, so double win. Alright, so let's do that right there. Looking good. Alright, let's continue with that. Let's see if we get into some, you know, more detailed stuff, more aesthetically pleasing things instead of just standard, you know, building for, you know, just bland townhouses and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just filling this wall, and then we can get started on this little patio thing. I suppose that's what I'll call it. I think I could put like a little awning over it. I think that would actually look pretty good. So that would be a good thing to add. Alright, now I need to figure out what I'm going to do for this part. Let's just mark all this stuff out. And then that's 2 away from the wall. That's 1 away from the door. So we'll do something like that. And we'll have space for a window right there. Perfect. Actually, we'll make the window a little bit bigger, so, you know, you can look out from the inside. I think that would look pretty good. Yeah, I think it will. Alright, and then up here we can get rid of this, put in some stairs. There we go. Alright. I'm pretty sure for this corner, could I put, I'm not too sure how this will look, but, should I just leave it as that, or should I just leave it open? Just like over here. Should I replace it with this? Let's just do a quick test to see how that looks. I think I will. Might as well. Actually, I think what I might do is not do it for here, but on the second level, I'll just put quartz on the corners. You know, keep it simple at the bottom, and then make the top a little bit more extravagant. Think that'll look good? Alright, now let's figure out this whole thing, and then we can get into some more detail. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's put some glass right there. Should I use black stained glass, or... yeah, I might as well just keep it as that. I can't think of anything better, so whatever. Alright, let's put that right there. Now we're gonna need some couple doors, and I'm pretty sure for the doors I'll just use oak wood. Haven't used oak wood doors in a while. That's for sure. Man, remember when oak wood was the only type of door, and iron of course, but you know, who uses iron doors? So there we go, let's do that right there. Should I put a series of stuff right there? I think what I might do is actually hold on, Siri just turned on and I have no idea why. Alright, let's do something like that. How does that look? I think it looks pretty good. You're getting a shout out. Oh dear, what's this? Alright. Hello everyone, welcome. Welcome Agent Sushi. Love that name, but alright. So let's get started. Hold on, is this stream lagging? I'm not too sure. I've gotten like some recent lag on my computer, so I need to make sure all of it's running smoothly. Because currently, okay, good. There's like some massive delay on my stream right now, but that's kind of normal. So I had to wait for that whole time. But alright, so we'll put a little tree right there, and then we need to figure out this whole thing. Let's go put in the awning. And what should it be made out of? I was thinking stone, but that would just look too gray. Perhaps we can use spruce wood. I think that would actually look pretty good. And then cobblestone walls to make it a little bit more, you know, seem more structurally sound. And then over here we can just put something like this. I'm not gonna like completely fill it up, but I do have an interesting idea. And I got an idea. I got another one. Another idea. We'll put it from here so that way we can hang stuff from it. You know, like different like flower pots and chandeliers and stuff like that. I think that would look pretty good. Alright, let's do that. Make it 2 blocks wide around the perimeter. And we need to leave this spot open. And then right here we can just have this expand out this way. Okay. And then we could just, I think I might just leave it as 1 block. I think that would look pretty good. And then for the, actually let's make it 2 on the vertical sides, or the horizontal, I'm not sure which way it will be. And then in the middle I'm just gonna put different rows of it. I think this will actually look pretty good. I was planning on putting like leaves on top, but I don't think that's gonna work because they're gonna be like hovering half a meter over. So, oh wow, that actually turned out perfectly. But there we go. I actually think that turned out pretty good. I'm actually gonna put it at a bit of an incline, so I'm gonna need to build it up a little bit from here. I'm just gonna like have it slowly decline from this part of it, and I think that would actually look really good. So let's go do that part. And we need to do 3, and then another 3, and then another 3. Perfect. Alright, so we can get rid of that. And then we can just put in this part. I also need to get rid of this back part. Alright, so let's just spam right trigger. Alright. Okay. Now we can just fill up this back part. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Alright. I'm pretty sure after I finish this building, like, I'm just gonna build this one building, and depending on, you know, if I feel like I might go on to the survival world, which I did the last live stream on. I think that'd be quite a fun thing to do. I'm not too sure if Elivor is online right now. He's probably not. He hasn't live streamed in like 4 days, and that used to be like his main thing, but no, he's not online right now. So I have no idea. He used to live stream like all the time, but now it's like once every 4 days or something. So yeah. Alright, there we go. I like that incline. I think it looks quite nice. Alright, now we can go... Oh yeah, we can put leaves through it now. That was actually an amazing choice. So we can get leaves, and we can now scatter them across this top part. And, you know, we can have them, you know, dripping through little holes. It sounds weird, but it's the best way to describe it. So we can just do something like that. As this, and we can just put a few of them right there. Something like that. I think that actually looks pretty good. I know I say that all the time, but at least it's true. So there we go. Maybe we can add another one right there. Actually, no, we'll add another one up here. And just sort of spread it out a little bit. And we can add in a couple over here along this side of the wall. There we go. We can get rid of that right there. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, we can put this... Ooh, well, that turned out perfectly right there. And I think we just leave the other side open. Yeah, that looks good. I think we'll stay with that. And then we can just add a little bit more to this side. Fix a lot of this stuff up. Try not to make it as, you know, crowded looking as it is right now. There we go. Now we need to figure out what we're going to do with this wall. We can just put a little grass bed. I could do something with water, but I don't know what I'm going to do, especially in this small little space that I have. The walls are going to be double stacked, so I could use that to my advantage. Alright, what could I do for water? Maybe just add a couple holes in the wall. That'd be good. 1, 2, there we go. We have a little bit of space in the middle, which we could probably add like a statue or something, depending on how much space I'll be able to have, but I have no idea how to make like a statue, so maybe I'll have to figure something else out, or at least try and figure out how I'm going to make a statue. So let's do that. There we go. Let's get some water real quick, and this looks a little bit weird how just like it's just an open sort of area. I suppose we can just get some stone slabs and just sort of put this around the outside so that way nobody falls in accidentally. Alright, there we go. Let's go and fill in the back side so that way the water doesn't fall out this other side. So let's just do that. And we can fill that in when we go to the, you know, double stacking of the walls. There we go. Maybe we can add a little bit more detail with these stone brick stairs, because right now it looks a little bit bland. I think it looks pretty good. Right? No, maybe not stairs. Maybe just like a full block of something. There we go. And perhaps carry it along this entire top part. Does that look good? I think it looks like it could use some improvement, but hold on, I got an idea. There we go. That's better. I like that. Alright. Let's see how we're going to do this. I'm probably going to need to add some grass as well, because it can't just all be water, because I'm going to put in a couple plants, so I don't know why I built it down that far. Alright, so let's just do that real quick. There we go. I'm not too sure. Oh wait, yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, in here I'm going to make a little statue, or at least try, because, you know, I'm not the best at making little statues. because with a small selection of, you know, things, the limited selection of, you know, ways you're able to make a statue in Minecraft, you're probably not going to be the most creative person with it, so yeah. Alright, let's get a couple flowers. Red flowers look quite nice, and we just do something like that. And for this side, perhaps we can put something a little bit different, like a rose bush. There we go, I like that. That looks good. Alright, now the statue part. How am I going to do this? I got a little bit. Perhaps we can use a white banner as like a cape for something, for whatever this statue is going to look like. So let's just get all the different materials I could possibly use. All the different white materials that can make like intricate things. Iron bars could look pretty good. Alright, let's see what I can do. First off, what should the statue be? And if I'm going to be using all white, I should probably change up the base. So, there we go. Maybe I could do something like this. And then throw in like a body piece, or those connect as like arms. Since it's like an even block, I don't know I'm going to be able to throw in a head, or else that would just look weird. Maybe like a two-headed being. Actually, I have no idea. How am I going to do this? Maybe I could just do something like that. Oh dear, this is really not turning out that well. No, let's just get rid of that. I should probably think of something a little bit different. How would this banner look? What could I use that for? I have no idea. Alright. We're gonna scrap that idea. What else should I do? I will need some other design. Alright, how should I do it? Maybe use an armor stand? I mean, there's like a very limited amount of, you know, armor stands I could use, but I feel like now would be a good time to use one. What armor should it wear? Where is the armor? Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe it could be wearing iron armor, you know, just to make it look like a statue. I should replace this with a skeleton head. And then we can put it right here, sort of at an angle like that, a little bit bent. What if like a... No, that's the best it's gonna get, right there. Alright, so let's just do that. Alright, there we go. And then we're gonna need something additional to add to it, maybe like a door? I don't know how that's gonna look good, but maybe we can add a banner. Maybe that's what we should use the banner for. Just like throw it in right there. Or possibly, I got an idea, turn it around so it looks like that. Perhaps he's like a little painter. I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but you know what, let's keep it like that. I think it's fine. Maybe I should... No, let's just keep it plain white. It doesn't have to be anything. Alright, now let's throw in a couple chairs and a little table, and then we can finish up this part real quick. So let's get an iron bar, little thing. Dang it, why do I keep messing all this up? Alright, and then we'll get a little carpet to throw on top. Actually, let's use a fence, or like a wooden pressure plate, and use a fence at the bottom. We'll use spruce wood at the bottom, and then for the chair, we're gonna have to switch it out for something a little bit different, you know, so it doesn't match up with everything. We can put this right here. We can just put that right there, and then we just throw a couple chairs around it. Just scatter them all across. We don't need to make them too random. Just something a little bit like that. There we go. Maybe we can just throw one more right here. And there we go. Looks pretty good. Maybe I can throw in a couple of lighting bits, because that's something I wanted to do. So how am I going to do that? Maybe use end rods? I think that actually look pretty good. So let's go and do that. Actually, those do not work there, so you're gonna have to be like up here, like that. I'm not sure how that's gonna look. I was right. It doesn't look that good. So maybe just make it 3. Oh wait, what am I doing? Wait 2 blocks, and then just do something like that. I don't know if end rods is the right color choice. Oh, I got an idea. What if we put wooden trapdoors underneath of them? There we go. Perfect. Amazing. That looks a lot better. Actually, it kind of makes it look like sort of lamps going over something, but it's like over nothing, so I should probably change that up a little bit by adding, what would be a better block choice? I'm so confused on what to do with this. Actually, let's just get rid of that. I don't really like the way that looks anyway, so let's just get rid of that. I suppose we can just leave it dark. I mean, I can't think of anything else. We can just throw in a couple of sea lanterns underneath of this, so that can give it some sort of illumination. And great, I broke a hole. Let's go fix that real quick. There we go. At night it's gonna get a little bit dark, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can do the tree real quick. I think that would be a good thing to do right now. So we'll build it up to about right here. It doesn't have to be that tall. And then we'll get a whole collection of different leaves. Throw an extra birch. So yeah, let's do that. 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Alright, let's get started. So we can just do something like that. Something like that. You're just constantly holding down the right button and filling it in. That's way too many jungle leaves altogether. So there we go. There we go. Okay. We just finish up this top part like that, and throw a random one on top. It'll be oak. And we also need a little bit of detail right here. There we go. This looks pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Right. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get rid of that one piece on the top. Doesn't look that good. Alright. Beautiful. Let's go and... Alright. Okay. There we go. Now let's just fill in this other part. And we can just add some of the other standard windows that we used on that other side. So let's go and figure this whole thing out. So let's go and put a couple like that. I'm just gonna mark all of this stuff out real quick. That needs to be 2 blocks, and then actually for the door we can use 3 blocks, so that way we can make it nice and symmetrical. And then this is where the door will be. Perfect. Alright. Should I use like 2 pairs of double doors, or just... I think I'll just use single doors for that side. Alright, now we can go and put in the windows real quick. There we go. Alright. And we just fill in this part. I'm not going to put in the windows now, because those things are frustrating. So, let's go and add that real quick. Alright. We're just going to do the frame. I'll just do the frame for this entire bottom part. Alright. Okay, for this back part, I think I'll just put in like 1 door that will lead to the back. And I'm not too sure how this is going to look like, just a random transition. Yeah, I think it will look good. I suppose it doesn't really matter. This back part is allowed to be like, you know, just random. It doesn't need to have too much, you know, detail. As long as I add detail to like the walls with like different, with like other blocks, then it should turn out pretty good. Alright. So let's just do that. I don't think I would need any windows. Definitely not. So let's see, what other blocks could I use? Perhaps clay and then stone. Those are 2 blocks which would fit this quite nicely. So we can go and add in a little bit of detail like that. There we go. I'm not sure how that looks. This clay is like really standing out. I think I'll just only use stone. There we go. Stone looks a little bit more subtle. It's a lot better. There we go. I'll just fill this whole stuff up with like details. Minor little details. I need to do this whole back part. And where should I like do the break off? Because we'll just do a couple windows right here. To about right here, and then like right here we can have a little break off, and this will just be a flat wall. And there we go. So yeah, let's just fill in this whole part. And then finally I'm going to get started working on the top part, because I think I've been like completely just working on this part, forgetting about like anything else. So I should probably get started on that. There we go. Alright, I need to fill all this stuff in. Why do I keep using quartz for that? Alright. So that needs to go up to there. I need to fill in all this part. There we go. Now we just film this. And then the windows are, they're 4 blocks tall. Okay. So let's get a couple bit of quartz. Film this bottom part. And then the windows are 4 blocks tall. And there's stairs on the top, right? Yeah. Okay. It's 4 right there. Now let's get some quartz slabs, and they are right here on this level. So let's go and fill in all this stuff real quick. I'm just gonna do it for this entire part. Actually, no, I was filling this other stuff so I can build it on it. So there we go. I mean, this repetitive work is getting tiring. Alright. Oh wait, is that gonna go there? No, it's not. Wait, that will go over there. There we go. And behind there is where the windows will go. Right now I need to figure this whole thing out. Alright. How am I going to do this? Let's just do that, and maybe we can just leave a big window on top of like where the doors will be. I think that would be pretty good. Actually, I don't know how that would look. Maybe we can get rid of this part, because I'm going to need windows around like where this door is going to be. So, or we could just do the old-fashioned method, or at least my old-fashioned method of just putting like a window around just a single door like that. I think that would be pretty good. We do something like that. There we go. I think that looks good. Now we need to fill in this bottom part. Alright. Alright, let's go see how my chat's doing. Alright, let's see. You're getting a shout out. Alright. Hello, FoxPro. Dude, it's from. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing you in my subscriber feed. I don't know why, but. You had me on Xbox One. Fabulous. Shaft. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure if I got a notification about that, but I'll be sure to add you back eventually. Are you Swedish, by the way? No. You're a master builder. Thank you very much. Are you even looking at the comments? I look at it occasionally. I have my recording stuff open right now, so I'm looking at them right now. Are you on Xbox One? Yes. What you playing on? Xbox One. Alright, and I'm pretty sure that's all of it. Yeah. Alright then. Let's get back to building. Alright. I should probably like look at my chat, I'm not too sure. Wait. Just like get this, I wanna make sure everything's running smoothly, but no, I'll just leave it like that. YOLO, am I right? There we go. Alright, now let's get a couple bit of windows and we can just fill in this top part right here. There we go. We can just leave the rest of this part open. I'm not going to work on those windows until I get to the interior. So, alright, now let's get started on this part. And I'll probably just make this like 2 floors above. Alright, and how did I lose that block? There we go. So let's get some of this and build it up to about right here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll use gray concrete right here to sort of, you know, keep everything together. You know, keep the colors flowing. You know, consistency. And I don't know why I'm using gray concrete for again. Wait. What was that? I don't know why I'm using gray concrete again, but there we go. Alright. I almost watched your whole Goat series in a week. Oh, wow. Dedication. I'm not sure if that got like repetitive, but because like whenever like I do tours of stuff like that, I oftentimes include like other stuff simply because, you know, I'm building this entire world by myself, and sometimes it's hard to get enough progress done for just one video in order to show off completely unique stuff, but yeah, I be trying my hardest. So yeah, let's go fill in this stuff. Let's go check to see how this looks, because I'm not too sure exactly if that color is going to look that good, because it is kind of like kind of dull in that sort of way. Perhaps something a little bit brighter, because as you look around, you know, we got colors, we got buildings made of like sandstone and this bright light blue concrete. You know, over there's like a white. We got a lot of whites around here, but I'm not too sure if this light blue terracotta is gonna look that good. Should I just use this? I'm not too sure if it's gonna look that weird if like you turn around this corner and you just see 2 buildings with the same exact material, like literally the same exact materials. That's great concrete on that wall. So alright, let's go through a little bit of color change. I need to fix the color. I need something that's bright, but something that I haven't used before, so what would that be? Green looks way too artificial. What color should I use? Probably gonna be focusing mainly on the concrete blocks because those are like the most solid colors. Let's see if there's any other colors that I could use. Maybe like a what about like a sandstone? This isn't sandstone, but I'm not too sure that would look. I wish there was like a sort of crimson color that I could use. Not something like this, maybe like a little bit brighter. Because red nether, how would red nether brick even look? Let's just do a quick experiment. This world's all about experimenting, being unique and standing out. Is this gonna look like just a blood red? Because that would look really not that good. So yeah. Alright, let's see how this looks. Actually, I think that's actually a pretty good color. Not for this building, but it is a color to be considered next time. Let's see. What about granite? I bet that's gonna look awful, but it's worth a try, I suppose. Perhaps we can use like granite and bricks or something like that, because these are like the same exact color, right? Yeah, they're like the same exact color. Let's just try bricks, because bricks has a little bit more structure to the block. It's not just a big random mess of colors. So perhaps brick would be a little bit better. Something a little bit lighter, but oh wait, I think it will blend in too much. Well, luckily it changes to the white up there, so it does look like blended in a lot right now, but I'm pretty sure after a while it probably won't look that weird. It just looks strange because like it's right next to the just a plain terracotta building, and those are like nearly the same colors, so I'm not too sure how that's gonna look. Never thought I'd be investing this much time into the color choice, but oh my goodness, I don't know how this will look, but it's worth a try. It is worth a try. I don't like how it changes colors though, but you know what, let's just do it. I mean, what's stopping me? I'm using prismarine as like a building block. Let's see. How's this gonna look? I would never think of using this, like, ever. And I think I'm right. Maybe if like prismarine bricks weren't as ugly, I might end up using them. I'm doing like the most insane experiments. Prismarine bricks is like probably one of the most ugly blocks in this game, but I'm pretty sure like the color that it has is like a color that I'm, taking the risk of achieving. Alright. What if I just built the entire thing out of like disgusting blocks? You know what? Let's just go with it. I mean, at least prismarine bricks have like better structure than just the plain prismarine blocks, so let's just do it. YOLO, am I right? I'm be building out of prismarine bricks. I don't think that would ever happen, but whatever. I can change it later if I really wanted to. So let's at least get the wall done before I make any other assumptions, because I don't feel like wasting my time figuring out any other color designs. So yeah, let's go and fill all this stuff in real quick. Alright. We'll just throw in some typical stuff, sort of replicate the same part from down here. Oh wait, I forgot. Alright, so let's just throw in some stairs, and then a couple slabs. Oh wait, I just realized something. Something's a bit off up here. I think we're gonna have to get rid of this part and move the stairs up one block up, so we have enough space. Alright, let's get my inventory a little bit of space. Alright, after this we can do a quick check on how this looks. Let's see. Should I go with that? It's a really weird looking color, but I feel like that's the only thing that's gonna work right now, because I can't think of anything else. I don't know if that even looks good. I'm just gonna continue the color all the way up. Just sort of see how it's gonna, just see how it looks. Just complete experiment right now. I'm not looking for anything too special right now, so let's go and just throw in all this stuff real quick. Expand it up to its proper height, and just can get a little bit of a picture on how the facade is going to look. So yeah, let's do that real quick. And then space for windows. Oh wait, did this get shorter? I think it's getting like shorter as it goes up, because that's 6 blocks, and that's like 7, that's 6, and that's 5. Wow. Alright. It's okay, we can change it. It doesn't have to be perfectly lined up. It's not like anything else is lined up, so yeah. Alright. I'm JD120. Hi. Hello there. Is that your, like, your Xbox gamer tag? Because in that case, I don't even remember you, but oh well. Yeah. Alright. Trying to think, like, I don't know. I've kept this world on like invite only for like about a week now, and yeah, so like nobody's joined. So yeah. Alright, let's see. Doing a couple of slabs right here, and then we can finally see just how weird this is gonna look, because a person like me would never use prismarine bricks. Oh dear. Does that even look good? The real question is, how is it going to look in comparison to this? Because it's going to be like, I'm going to carry out the color all the way to here, and I'm not too sure how that's going to look. So, what other colors could I possibly use? I'm like completely stuck right now. I'm starting to think I should just use like sandstone, because that'd probably be the best block to use. Like, I already used the sandstone there, but I feel like I'm going to have to use it again. Just because. Unless I can think of anything else, of course. Maybe like red terracotta. I like the look of this one. The red concrete looked a little bit strange, but the red terracotta might actually look a little bit better, because it's like a little bit more, it's a little bit more chill, you know. It's not as vibrant, and that's kind of what I want these buildings to be. A little bit chill in their colors. So yeah. Let's just do that real quick. And we just do a quick look on this. It's going to look so weird, and like, you know, because it's going to be mixed in with the prismarine bricks. So, let's see. How does that look? You know what? I actually think that looks pretty good. We're going to go with that for now. Let's just do that. Because red is a color which I haven't used like at all, and I think it just may have a chance of looking pretty good. And then for the roof, I'll use probably spruce wood, because spruce wood and red look very nice together. They're a very nice, you know, combination of blocks. So we can just do that. I think after I finish just the facade of this building, I'm gonna go and maybe do a little bit of survival, because I used to have the survival world like about a week or two ago, which I used to always play. Well, not always, but I did 2 live streams on it. And I haven't been like on it since then, and I actually did a little bit of improvements. I would like to get back into that world, because, you know, I like to play survival occasionally. I'm more of a creative builder, but, you know, survival is a little bit fun. I can't lie about that. So yeah, let's see. Actually, I used that same design up there. Oh dear. Let's change it up. Perhaps we can use iron bars around the side, because I used it a couple buildings down, and that way, you know, it'll be consistent but not too varying, you know. There we go. Because I used iron bars right there against the ceiling. So now I need to figure out what the ceiling is going to be. Now, like, how I know it's gonna be spruce wood, but how is it gonna be structured? Should I just? I think I'm definitely going to go like up at an angle like this, you know, because it's going to be differing from the city hall and this building, so I think it's definitely the best course of action right now. And I think what I might actually do is put stairs down here on this first layer, so that way all the iron bars don't instantly connect to it, because that's a pretty annoying texture to deal with. So let's go and do that real quick. There we go. I'm filling this whole bottom part. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now let's go fill in this part as well. Alright, and then I'm not too sure I'm going to curve it. I'm not too sure if I am going to curve it. That's the main part. I think I'll just keep it going out this way, and then right here I can just sort of have it expand outwards like that, and just sort of have like an opening right there. I think that would look pretty good. I'm actually not too sure, because I don't know if I'm gonna do the same thing on that side as well. Actually, I probably won't. So perhaps we will bend it over here, which means we're gonna have to do that. And then right here we can have the opening part, so that would definitely be good. Alright, let's get spruce wood, bring that to here. Alright, let's go fill in this whole roof part, and then we can do something a little bit more interesting, because, you know, I'm getting kind of tired of building right now. It all depends on, like, the main subject of what you know you're building in order to keep you motivated. Because I've been working on Goatville for, like, well, not Goatville, I've been working on the city for about 2 months now. About 2 months. I started in, like, late June, and I just started working on the roads down that way, and that marked the start of it. But since then, I've put in a lot of hours, considering that it's the summer. So I think soon I'm going to transition into a new area of the map, and it's going to be something a little bit more open range. It's going to be rural areas like farms, and I'm planning on making a military base. I think that would be a fun project to do, because I haven't done like any big projects in a while. It's been just a big compilation of small stuff. So yeah, I used to like only do big projects, and that was fun for a little bit, but after a while it just kind of got a bit tedious, you know, especially towards like the middle stages, where it's like, you know, the basic boring stuff. And I'm just realizing that looks really weird as like it looks really weird like this. So yeah, we're definitely going to need to fix that. I don't really like the way this goes out like this, so I think what we're gonna have to do is do that. I'm just gonna have to get rid of all this stuff, and I suppose that both of these sides will be like completely open, so well, we'll fix that a little bit later. Things always seem to work out in the end, so I don't have to worry about, you know, fixing it right now. So let's go do that right there. There we go. Alright, we can just finish up this roof, and then afterwards, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's either the survival world or something else that I can't think of right now. We can just look around Goatville for a little bit. Yeah. Alright, let's see. So we finished that part. How does this look? I actually think it looks pretty good. I think the red definitely is something unique, something different, but it fits in, so, you know, that's all that really matters. Although I'm not too sure how it's going to look right next to the giant building right here. I'm not sure if the colors will match up that well, so I think I might need to change the colors up a little bit. Maybe we can just have the red expand all the way out to like right there, and then right where the little break off is, we can just shift it back to the original color all the way going all the way up. I think that would look pretty good. Alright, anyway, the City Hall, I think I tried doing a little bit of progress on it, but I didn't get that much done on it anyway, so yeah, this is just, everything's pretty much the same. I mean, unless it's like a big thing, then I don't really feel like motivated to work on it, like especially all the little offices which I'm gonna have to do, and all the other different departments and stuff like that. It's gonna be a little bit, you know, difficult, but I did sort of mark out the places. Here we have my office, which I showed in the last updates video, but I did mark out everyone else's offices as well, all the other city council members. I didn't furnish them though, so I suppose it doesn't really count for anything, but I did mark all of them out, and then I just need to figure out what I'm going to do for everything else, because I don't really feel like making a bunch of offices right now. That'll be for a later project, but I definitely want to make this city hall completely furnished. I don't want it to just be another empty shell. Like, I'm fine with that being like other buildings for right now, but for the city hall, I definitely need it to be like finished. So yeah, I suppose that'll be a project for another time. It's just there's 3 floors to this whole thing, and I don't know how I'm going to fill up those 3 floors. So yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a predicament, a little bit of a trouble and a struggle to finish. Those rhymed, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter right now. Alright, let's see what else I can do. I was planning on like figuring out like what I'm gonna do here, like making a massive park or something like that, because I'm trying to figure out what role Visby is supposed to play in this. Like, it is supposed to be the capital of this entire world, but this city hall is supposed to be the capital of just not the capital, just it's supposed to be the city hall for, you know, just this local region. It's not like the main head government building. That would be for like something else, but Visby will also be home to that, and I'm not too sure where to put it. So yeah, I'm gonna need to figure all of that stuff out. So yeah. Anyway, let's get the map out real quick. As you can see, I filled up my inventory with some of my favorite blocks, but since then it has been replaced with birch leaves somehow, as well as an anvil and black stained glass. I don't know how all these blocks keep getting here. Like, why is this stuff here? But yeah, mycelium, prismarine bricks, jungle wood, bedrock, nether quartz ore for some of the original stuff in here. But it has since been like all replaced with stuff. So yeah. But anyway, here on the map, Visby is like currently like the largest city, or like takes up the most space at least, or at least I think it does on the map. And the easiest way to teleport back to the middle, we're going to teleport back to the middle of the map. Change myself to survival. There we go. I keep inventory on so I can have all my stuff with me. And of course I spawn on top of the spawn building. Of course, typical. I'm definitely going to need to change this. And I'll just convert this into just a house, and then we can have the spawn building somewhere else. There we go. My controller just turned off because it's connected through a cord, not through batteries, because my controller drains batteries like you wouldn't believe it. So yeah, but anyway, we're inside the spawn house in case you didn't know that. And here's the map of Goatsville. As you can see, beautiful map. It goes from the center where we are right there all the way up to Visby where we were. And for some reason some of the maps are a bit like messed up because, wait, are they messed up? Or I think they've gone back to normal. Yeah, I think they have. Alright, maps are back to normal. Sweet. Alright. But anyway, here we have north, northwest, and for the rural areas, because that's Visby up there, for all the rural areas, I'm going to expand this highway out this way. And I think what I'm going to do is map out where all of the highways are going to run across this entire world, which is going to be quite the project, but I think it'll be kind of fun. So we're going to have the highway go out this way, and then it's going to go south a little bit. I'm just going to have like a highway going around this entire map, like a big circle around the entire thing. And then right up here we can have the highway, which will act as, you know, part of the big circle going around it. And then this one will connect to it right over there. And then we can have another highway which goes like through the city on like this side, which will connect to it over there. And then this will go like down to there. So for all the rural areas, I want to make like a farm and a military base, definitely. So those will probably be up in this corner. So I'm going to need to definitely go and start, you know, mapping all that stuff out. But I'm probably not going to start on that until like maybe like a month from now. You know, just give me a little bit of time to finish up what I'm doing in Visby. And then I should probably move back to the suburbs, like this area, because right now it's a little bit incomplete right now. Like, I worked on it, I finished it back in April, I believe is when I stopped working on this. I stopped working on it in March, but March like 30th or something like that was about the day that I ended all this stuff. But I definitely need to make my way back here and you know, finish up building all the exteriors of these houses, because I feel like I could do that right now in like a day, just finish all these exteriors. So that's definitely a project I need to return to. Yeah, I think this would be definitely a good spot to return to, because this is like the heart of the entire world, and it's like got nothing to it. So yeah, over here I also have plans to make like, over here this is like a rough area because I have like so many different plans for this. Like, I was planning on making it like a train station, like sort of having a train station up here where all these other stuff is. These are like build plans which I have. That's the original house design for like the modern house, which I replaced with all those townhouses. So and over here this is stuff for the Gaia community server. But anyway, I was planning on having like a train station here, and I think I might, but then again I was like planning on making like a baseball stadium, sort of traditional style one. But I'm not too sure exactly how that would turn out, or if that would even look good. So I suppose maybe not. Probably won't be there. I might keep the stadiums inside the city for now, but I think it could actually work out, making like just a massive stadium, and that can be my next project. Because they did make a stadium over here, the football one, but I don't really like the way it's turning out right now, which is why I haven't worked on it in like a year. So has it been a year? I think it's been like just under a year. So I actually really like the way this stadium looks just from the inside. I'm not too sure I'm going to do the exterior though, so yeah, that's that. But anyway, just go fly around the main modern city, which I worked on for like 2 months. During those 2 months I actually got it wasn't a lot of progress, but it was some at least. And yeah, we just finished all this stuff. I did add in all the addresses, of course, as I mentioned previously. So I managed to put addresses on all these different buildings. And I love the way this kangaroo looks. The kangaroo hopping across the sunset. That sign was a struggle to make, but I think it turned out well. But yeah, that's essentially what all that is. I don't want to return to the city in like a while, because when I was working on it, it was definitely a struggle. I know I say that for like everything, but it really was. It was like a grind, especially like when I was furnishing everything, because I furnished this building completely, except for the top floor. I still haven't done the top floor for some reason, but I furnished each room. Each one is completely functional. Some of them have their lights off, as expected. Some of them have their lights on. So in the city night sky, it actually looks, pretty realistic. And over here, this is Elivor's house, which is, oh, right, I'm still in survival. Okay, there we go. Now I'm in creative. But here's Elivor's room. He forgot the apostrophe, but whatever. He came onto this world a couple weeks ago, I believe, and just spent like an hour building just this one room. So that was a bit interesting, but it's very detailed. I'll give him that. I still haven't like actually looked in this room, but looks like he's got himself a little pet rabbit. Very nice, very nice. It's amazing just how much he like cramped stuff in, but he's got a shulker box with a flag for something. Oh yeah, calling it. I remember when he wrote this book. Made by Elivor for Advor. Okay, by the way, I will win the Halo Championship Series, or whatever it may be called in the future. I have no idea what that is, so I don't know. He would hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Alright. Wait. P.S. This world is epic? Yes, I know. This world is very epic. So. But anyway, Elivor. Go subscribe to him. That's not his channel name. His channel name is Elite Vortex. There's only like one other person watching, because I'm watching this live stream right now. So go subscribe to Elite Vortex and, get into 1 million. Just one. That's like 0.01%. Or 0.001% actually. And I don't know why I'm taking this. Let's go through the elevator. Oh dear, was this? Did somebody add this? Yeah, somebody was furnishing this. Definitely, because I don't remember doing that. I don't remember adding the terracotta to this, so. Yeah, anyway. Speaking of subscriber goals, I have actually... Wait, when was this added? I have no idea. Let's get rid of those, because those don't really look that good right there. No, that's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. I'm pretty sure like other people have been adding stuff to it. Yeah, like I constantly find like random things placed around this world. Some of them are okay, some of them are a little bit comedic. Other things are just like kind of annoying. But no, well, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, back to my point about subscriber goals. Yeah, I'm about to hit 800, I believe. I'm like at 780 right now, which is definitely very good. I haven't checked my social blade in a while, but I'm still growing at a very good rate of like 2 to 3 subscribers a day. So, yeah, it's definitely very good rate, especially for a channel my size. To be growing at like a, at least as long as I see green, I'm a social blade. Then, yeah, I was the one who was furnishing the offices. All right, you were. Yeah, it's all looking good. I'm not sure what else I'm going to be doing on this world. I'm just gonna like constantly I'm gonna continue to fly around. You know, just look at everything which I've made over the past year. I feel like progress goes so slow on this world, but considering I've done all of this in like 14 months, I believe, almost 14 months, you know, it's kind of impressive just for one person to do all this. But yeah, very interesting. It's gonna keep flying around. Alright, I think we're gonna actually go in the survival world, because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna keep doing like streams on. I might do a stream like in a day or two, in which I just get Elivor on and we can just do a survival stream together. You know, we can both stream together and it'll be great. So yeah, let's go exit out of the world real quick. And it's gonna be a long process again. There we go. Everything's gonna be so slow. Alright. Still taking its time. Typical. Alright. This thing is really taking forever. There's just like occasional times in which like it takes so long, but anyway, let's go over to the survival world. Survival, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's load that up. And this one's gonna take forever again, so there we go. Let's let that load up. Alright, so since the last episode, what I've done was I added a giant tower of chests right here, so that's definitely an interesting thing. But what I did was I added like house materials, so this is all the stuff that I'm going to use to make my house. What I did was I went out and got a bunch of sand, and I have a bunch of gravel left over. I didn't manage to find a desert, I just like tore apart a beach. Of course not any beaches around here because I don't want to ruin the beautiful landscape, but I also have a bunch of different quartz blocks, so I got a couple stacks of that, and then all of this concrete powder, which I will turn into the full concrete blocks. All I have to do is pour water all over it, and that will convert it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be making like a plantation style mansion. So as you can see, all of this stuff is still planned out over there. So over here we have building blocks, which is just other blocks which I have right now. Organic matter. Very nice. This is just where I put all my plants and flowers, seeds, and mob loot and animal loot and stuff like that. Gemstones and minerals. This is where I keep all my gemstones and minerals. Typical. Materials, just stuff for crafting, and then all the way up the top we have miscellaneous, in which I just have potions and books and torches. Typical. Typical stuff, you know. But also down here, this is a mine which I've been working on. Because this is my little working house, and I managed to, you know, clear out the space a little bit. And here's my important chest, where we found the most hilarious thing on Earth. I went and raided a woodland mansion, and there was this chest at the end of a hallway, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's gonna have something good in it. I opened it up, and boom, a diamond toe. I could not believe it. The most amazing thing in Minecraft just landed in my possession. I like legit couldn't believe it, but I did manage to get a diamond because, you know, I did lose a few diamonds in my last live stream because I died. Because I made the mistake of going like actual mining instead of strip mining, which is like far safer. But anyway, let's go check out that strip mine real quick. So as you can see, I have a ladder going all the way down to like level 10. Level 10 is, you know, a pretty good layer. I don't know why I passed by that iron. Knowing me, I would have collected that, but I must have skipped by it because it was like, I don't know, it wasn't motivation. But as you can see, oh dear, it's got. Alright, but anyway, so here's all the stuff. I did find a diamond like right up there in that corner, so that was definitely a score. There's a bit of a lava pool right up there, so I need to watch out for that. Let's light this place up a little bit. There we go. I just sliced down the rest of them to light it up, but anyway, as you can see, we got a couple signs saying my name is Jeff, and just signs holding in all of the water in this one spot, and this is so that I can just drop down. I don't know why I took the ladder, but all I have to do is just drop down this ladder, and this water will slow me down, and I'll be able to fall perfectly. But what this whole thing is basically I got a piston and I got all the slime from like the swamp which is nearby, and basically what I do is if I push on that, it pushes the slime block up, meaning that all I have to do is sprint up to it, and oh great, I messed it up. Sprint up to it and the boom, it instantly gives me like a 10 block jump upwards. Probably not 10 blocks, but like probably a little bit less than that, but it definitely saves a lot of time, gives me a little bit of a boost. It's just, I don't even know if it's like effective, but you know, it's there at least. So I'll just go with that. And there we go, that's how the water works. I haven't started mining at all, but I definitely will. I think the reason why I haven't started mining is because I want to be able to make it like nice and beautiful down here. You know, I don't want it to be completely disgusting looking and just sort of have nothing but stone and gravel all along the walls. So I think I'm gonna have to, add a little bit more detail to it. So I definitely need to go back and build it. But have we been only live streaming for an hour? I forgot what time I started. Oh, I started at 3, right? Like a little after 3. Yeah, definitely. So I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. I think I've got some good stuff done on Goatville. I probably need to go and finish that a little bit later, but I don't really feel like doing that now. I'm currently working on some second channel stuff. So it's related to Minecraft, so that's another thing which I'm doing. But I'm gonna be working on some second channel stuff. The problem is it's on PC. Yes, I managed to get Minecraft on PC, but the problem is I don't know what's wrong with my computer, because my computer is like god level, because like I don't know exactly what model it is, but it's like god level. But for some reason whenever I play Minecraft on it, like if I put shaders on, it will function at about like 14 frames per second, and if I record, it will record at about like 3 frames per second. So yeah, it's really not the best for anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm building things right now, and I'm taking screenshots, and then I'm gonna like put it all together, and then like put commentary over it, and just sort of have a big compilation of all the different screenshots of things. And yeah, I think that will definitely be pretty good. So if you feel like checking out some more of my content, I do have a second channel. It's mostly focused on Star Wars stuff, so it's not going to be like just complete Minecraft, but it will have some sort of Minecraft tie-in to it, so you can be looking forward to that. So yeah, you can just find it in my featured channels tab in case you're wondering where it is, because that's where it is. But anyway, I guess that'll be for this live stream. For the next one, I will be on this world doing some survival work, probably with Elivor, also working alongside with me. Actually, he's working over there. Yeah, I think to sort of finish up this live stream, I will go over to his house. But I did remember that he had a little bit of a run-in with some monsters or something. Because on the last live stream I ended, but he was still playing, so I left the world open. But what happened was, like, he explored like a woodland mansion, and then like on his way back, I suppose like he completely lost all of his food, and then, well, yeah, his food resources were depleted. That's a better way to describe it. But and then like either starved to death or was like he was killed by something or something. But yeah, he lost all of his precious materials and his horse as well. He did start up another survival world, which he did in like a live stream about a week ago, and I'm not too sure exactly if he's given up hope on this world, but I don't know. I'll ask him about it a little bit later, see if he's down to do a live stream on this map. But I don't know, after a destructive kind of dishonorable fate, if he feels motivated to return. But we'll figure that out eventually, and if not, I can just join his survival world. Just keep the live streams coming. I don't really care about maintaining the worlds, but of course I do want to like maintain them, but keep working on them, but it's not like a main priority. So yeah, I can just do that. Now where's his base? It's somewhere around here, somewhere in these hills, I know that. But we were having like a bit of a competition on who can make the better base. So where's his located? It was somewhere in one of these valleys, I know that. But his was like something a little bit different. Mine's gonna be like more house related. His is more like something else. But there are a lot of llamas around here. That's funny. Oh, here's his base, right over here. So as you can see, very interesting design that he's got. Got cobblestone walls all the way up, and down here he's got a little chicken farm for some reason. And then up here, all those different chests and stuff like that. Oh dear, what's that? There's paper. I wonder what that is. Interesting. I wonder if he like exited the world right after he died. Because if he did, and no one's been in that chunk, they're probably still there, all of his lost items. And his lost horsey, but the problem is I don't know where he died, so there's like no way that I'll be able to return there, so yeah, I suppose I can just return back to my house, and then finally we can return the live stream because I'm not sure what else to do, and my throat is starting to hurt because normally I don't talk for like 2 hours straight, so I can definitely do that. Ooh, look at that mansion. That looks great in the horizon. But yeah, I suppose that's what I'm going to do. And whenever I like pronounce things are like really sharp. But this mic's not the best at picking up quality, or the recording software is not the best at picking it up, because whenever I record on my my Elgato recording stuff, which I use to record videos, it's like a lot, you know, different. Alright, how am I going to cross this? And, oh, we were so close. Come on. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now let's return back to my base. And then finally we can just end this. And I will be back for another live stream in about, like, a day or two. Probably not tomorrow, because, yeah, I don't know if my throat can handle it, but... Oh, how am I going to get through this? Getting through forest is like so difficult. Oh man. Alright, there we go. Let's get to the plains. It's gonna be a bit better. Alright then. I suppose right up here is where I can end it. So anyway, thank you all for watching. If you managed to stick through me this entire time, then thank you very much for your dedication. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.